Hey guys, so the time has come where we have to say goodbye to the worms. And it's been a good journey. We've learned a lot about what happens below ground and how these decomposers work for us by breaking down dead things and creating nutrients with their castings. And so it's been a great, just a great time, I think, for us to just see what's happening. And now the awesome part is that we are giving them to our very beloved principal and assistant principal, Mrs. Park and Mrs. Walker. And so they have added our castings and worms to their own gardens, and they are going to live on and on, hopefully, in those two homes. So go ahead and check out the next videos and see where your worms ended up.
All right, 5th grade, I'm going to pick up your worm bins. They're going to go to good homes. Over to Mrs. Walker's front door.
Okay, so this is my leaf pile at home. I have lots of worms living in this pile, and I use it to help my garden. I noticed the 5B's bin has gone anaerobic, and you can tell by the smell. This means that it was too wet and there wasn't enough oxygen, so the bacteria that thrives in this type of environment multiplied. Hey, fun fact, your bad breath is caused by anaerobic bacteria. Worms breathe through their skins, so they need a lot of oxygen in their habitat to keep them going. If you've ever seen worms out on the sidewalk during like a downpour, this is why. Their normal underground habitat has become too wet, so they come outside to breathe. Now what I'm doing is adding your pile to my bigger pile. Your worms will have plenty of space to crawl, and the oxygen and the extra material I have in there will fight off the anaerobic bacteria. This is a great addition to my compost pile, so thank you, 5B. In a couple of weeks, I'll have plenty of great worm casting to add to my garden.
Okay, this is 5A's. And what I'm going to do with your pile is I'm going to grab some worm casting. I'll just put it in here. And I've got a couple worms in there, that's perfectly fine. And what I'm going to do is put it in my planting hole for my new vegetables. Alright, so thank you, 5A. I'm going to plant it right there. Thank you.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Walker, and I wanted to let you know that your worms, some of your worms, have come to live in our vegetable garden at my house. So we're about to introduce them to their new digs, and I wanted you to be able to see it. So give me a minute and we'll get going. Okay, so let me just give you a little quick tour of where the worms will be living from now on. We've got 3 little vegetable squares out in my backyard. This one has tomatoes and green beans and jalapenos and bell peppers, and it is going bonkers right now. And then this is lettuce, carrots, beets, and you can see the lettuce in the front is really coming up. And then over here, I've got mint and thyme, basil, parsley, oregano, some catnip should be coming up in the back for my cats. Okay, and then I've got zucchini and cucumber. All right, so the worms will be living in one of those 4 places. I'll go ahead and introduce them to their new home now. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take the first little group of worms and soil, you can see them, wiggly wiggles, and just add them to our veggie patch. All right, Matilda's here, she's helping me out. So many of them. Just gonna sprinkle them all over. Good. Perfect.
That's fine. Because I know not all of them have.
Thanks, 5th grade. You're going to help make our garden grow so much better.